Hey guys, I'm here to do a makeup tutorial for you. I already did my brows with my Anastasia brow pomade in blonde as usual, and then I just prepped my lips with my lip filler and volumizer from Dr. Brandt. And I prepped the skin with Nivea Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm, and I also primed my eyes with my Stila Prime Pot and Taffy. This is the second time I'm going to attempt this look because for some reason my colors are not blending correctly at all on my eyes. So I'm going to kind of just lay down a white base beforehand because I think that for some reason, I don't know what happened, but it's just like my colors weren't blending, and I was like, I'm not doing a video like this. So they not only just weren't blending, but they just weren't working very well, if that makes sense. So the shadow that I'm prepping my eyes with is the Milani Bella White shade. This is a matte white eyeshadow, but it's really super pigmented. And I'm just laying this down all over the crease, the entire lid, and also the brow bone, because this is also going to be my brow bone highlight. And yeah, I just didn't have a good thing going there. So I'm just going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to use my new Coastal Scents eyeshadows. I'm going to use this light lavender shade right here and then mix it with this, I don't know, it's more of like a darker pink, like mauve shade. And I'm just going to put these in the crease. So yeah, I just had to literally restart everything. And normally I don't do that, but like I'll let you guys like watch my mistakes. But honestly, it just was like clumping. It was the weirdest thing. I've never had an experience like that with my shadow, so I don't know if I just really needed like that white base or what happened. So it just wasn't looking good at all. So I just kind of took a breather and just restarted because there's no way I was going to keep the look going like that. Alright, so that looks pretty good. Now I'm going to take, I think I'm just going to use this eyeshadow. This is the NYX Frostbite eyeshadow. It's a really gorgeous like duochrome white. It's white with like a duochrome of like blue in it. If you guys can see it. It's really gorgeous. It's just super iridescent and pretty. So I'm going to use this all over the lid. I am actually out of my little eyeshadow applicators that I usually use instead of my fingers. I have some, but I think that is part of the reason why my eyeshadow started getting janky when I just tried working with it. It's actually these new ones that I got from Ulta, and they're like pointed and they just don't really pack on color like the normal ones do. So I don't know what it was, but it just was not working, and I just was like, oh my god. It was like disaster after disaster. And then like I put my eyebrows on and I was just like, whoa, I put like way too much on. I don't know. I'm just having an off makeup day. I think everybody goes through it, but it was just so annoying. I was just like, really? Really, bitch? So this is really pretty. But I don't know. It's not as like pigmented as I want it. You might look in the video right now and you're like, girl, that looks pigmented, but in person, it's not as strong. These are the shadow like ones I was telling you about. They're pointed and they're like so weird. Let's try it on this side. They're like the weirdest little applicators I've ever used. They don't pick up the product like my other ones do. They just kind of like, I don't know, like they make the shadow patchy. These are like the worst ones I've ever tried. So I'm definitely going to be buying new ones because they're like super cheap. And if I would have known how shitty these were, I wouldn't have even purchased them. I did actually not even realize that they were the different ones until I got home and I had already thrown away the receipt. I got these forever ago. I got them as like backups, and now they're definitely gonna just, I don't know, they just don't work. I'm just trying to pack on more color because my finger can only pack on so much. And this shadow is not like all my eyeshadow brushes are not picking up this shadow. It's like a really unique texture, so it's not working out for me. So I'm just gonna kind of pat that in to my eyes, kind of blend a little bit. And then do I want to use a shade? I don't know. It's a little silvery. I'm just like talking to myself, sorry guys, but I just want to see. Maybe if I use it on the okay, I guess I'm using this shade. I don't think I'm going to use it on the entire lid. I'm just going to use it on the outer portion. This is a shadow I picked up recently from, where is this from? I picked it up from Ulta. It's a Maybelline eyeshadow. It's just a single eyeshadow in the shade NY Silver. And the reason why I picked this up is just because, like, it's a really nice, gorgeous silver, and it's super pigmented. But it's not like, I don't know, it's just kind of unlike all the other silvers I have, so. I'm just going to mix it on the outer corner of this eye look here, I guess. And I'm just going to go back and forth with the applicator and apply the NYX shadow in the inner portion and then the NY Silver shadow on the outer portion. Just kind of making it like a nice little like ombre look. You can't really tell from afar, but it still looks good, so that's all that matters. Plus, I did want to try out this this Maybelline shadow that won't close now for some reason. Oh, that sucks. It like literally won't close. Oh, it's because it was like messed up. Okay, so I think I'm going to highlight the brow bone further with this shade. This is the Slow and Steady shade from Hard Candy. This is just a I don't know, it's in a duo or whatever. You get like 2 shadows in one like little pack, and they're really good. They actually remind me a lot of the L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadows that I like so much, 24-hour ones. So they're pretty similar. This just has a little bit more shimmer and a little bit more cream tone to it, so that's why I put it on the brow bone. And now I'm going to do my glitter. I'm going to use this Tarina Tarantino glitter in the shade Opal. It's a really, really gorgeous, like, white shimmery shade. I'm going to show it to you guys like this when it's closed. It's kind of like a holographic white. It's got, like, a whole bunch of different colors in there. I think it's mostly, like, a blue gold shimmer. So I'm using this loose pigment because I've seen so many people do tutorials lately that have been, like, holiday tutorials with, like, glitters, and I wanted to experiment with that. So I have my e.l.f. glitter primer, and we're going to see how this works out. I have tried this one other time before, and it does work pretty good. I'm just warming it up with the finger to make sure that it's not like too liquidy, you know? So I'm just going to place this on the center of the lid first, because I'm going to see if I want to do my full lid with this color or if I just want to keep it on the center. So I'm just going to kind of place it right where I want the glitter to land. I'm not sure how I'm going to apply the glitter either. I guess I might just do it with my finger. Maybe. And this is a loose pigment glitter, so it's super crazy like fallout if you, whoa. Oh my goodness. This is so intense. Oh my god. I'm glad I didn't do my foundation beforehand because I thought about it, but then I was like, no, I'll probably have a ton of fallout because I'm working with a loose glitter. And boy, was I right. Holy crap. This is the most like mermaid, sparkly, intense sparkle I have ever used in my life. Wow. Ain't nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying. It's like super duper glittery. Which I like. I feel weird because I feel like it's on like one part of my eye, so I think I'm just going to do the entire lid with this, but I'm going to need some more primer, so I'm just going to pack up a little bit more primer on the inner parts of the eye. I really don't know what exact look I'm going for, so if you can kind of tell, I'm just like all over the place because I wasn't sure like how this was going to look and if I wanted it to be the full lid or if I wanted it to be just a portion. So I'm just packing on as much glitter as I can onto my finger and just kind of like placing it, like kind of like patting it onto my eye, not like smearing really, just patting it on like this. And it's working pretty well. I do like this e.l.f. glitter helper. It works pretty good. I almost got one from Lime Crime actually. I made a Lime Crime order for their Black Friday sale and I have not received it yet, which is weird because honestly I thought it was going to be here by now. It's been like over a week and I don't know, like I'm excited to get it, but I didn't get the glitter primer, but it was only like $3 and I almost got it. For some weird reason I don't think I got it. Maybe I did. I don't know. I don't think I did though. But yeah. Okay, so that was interesting. It took a little bit to blend, but overall, super pretty pigment. I don't know where the box went. Oh, here it is. This is what the box looked like, by the way, guys, if you want to pick that up. I think I paid like $18 for this, but I literally bought this like 4 or 5 years ago, and I have not used it at all. So, because I never had a good glitter primer, but now that I have like a decent one, that's why I used it. So, they're super glittery so far, so I'm excited. It's crazy, like how glittery my eyes are. So, I think I'm going to work on the outer corner because I want to do something now to deepen up the outer corner because this is a little too much. So I want to do something a little bit on the outer corner to kind of like balance out all this glitter. So I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm just going to use this plum shade right here from my Coastal Scents palette, and I'm just going to pack that on the outer corner. This is interesting. Like, I don't know how I'm liking this look. I really don't know. If it turns out really shitty, you guys might not even see this, but if you're watching it, sorry, I had an itch. I almost didn't post this. It's just different for me. Like, it's pretty, but it's different. So I also blended that into the crease. If you couldn't tell, I just kind of did my own thing. I didn't even say anything about it. But that's what I did. And I don't know, I really like it. It's just like, oh my goodness, it's so strong. Ooh, okay, so now I'm adding the NYX Prismatic Shadow on top of like all the glitter and stuff because I kind of want to like layer it up. Again, this is the shade Frostbite from NYX. I don't know, I felt like the glitter was just a little bit too, I don't know. How do I say? It was just a little bit too chunky, like on its own. So I put this over it and it looks good. I don't know. You guys, I'm so torn in like what I'm trying to do here. Like I feel like I'm going back and forth so much, but it's just because like I am just experimenting with this. I don't know exactly how I want this to look, you know? So forgive me if you're like getting annoyed. Like I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure out exactly what I want. I think I'm going to place more of that glitter on top of this. I'm just, again, putting the primer on. The glitter primer. And then I'm just going to pat this on the lid. I just really like the way this is looking when I start to layer stuff. Like when I start to layer the glitter, the eyeshadow, you know, it just looks better. I don't know if that makes sense, but it really does. It looks just, I don't know, it just looks better than what it would normally look if you just put the glitter like by itself. I don't know. I like it so far. I'm starting to like it a lot more once I'm like layering. So I don't know. But yeah, I'm sure you can find like cheaper alternatives from NYX and stuff to that glitter. So you don't have to get that glitter, but it's just something that I hadn't used before. I'm sorry, my nose keeps itching. But yeah, and I'm just going to kind of take whatever's left on the brush and just kind of keep that on the outer corner so it's kind of like purpley, whatever. So now I think I'm going to just conceal my under eyes. Just going to use my NYX concealer corrector in this shade Medium. Oh, I don't even have any foundation on. This is weird. Maybe I'll just leave this on and then I'll put on the foundation. My under eyes have been so dry lately. Like I have been actually waiting for a e.l.f. Cyber Monday deal package. I have been waiting for that. And it's got like under eye primer and it also has like an under eye hydrator. So I'm really excited to try that out because I feel like it's going to help a lot with keeping my concealer on throughout the day. So I think I'm going to do my foundation real quick. This is just going to be a mixture between my Fit Me Matte and Poreless and my Fit Me Dewy and Smooth. The Dewy and Smooth is in the shade 130 Buff Beige, and the Fit Me Matte and Poreless is in the shade number 112 Natural Ivory. And I've just combined these two to make my custom color. I do already have primer on my face. I think I said that at the beginning of this video. But again, I told you guys at the beginning, this is like the second time I'm having to film it, so can't remember what I said in my first video. No, you better be in there, I was about to say. So I'm just mixing these on the back of my hand. Getting like a custom color going on. Kind of got more of like a neutral shade and more of like a yellowy. So okay, I'm going to apply it with this new brush that I have from the brand called Danielle. It's a flat powder brush, but it also said it works really well with liquid foundations or powder foundations. I used it, I think, like 2 days ago, and the reason why I bought it was actually because of my Bare Minerals powder that I've been using. I wanted to try something that said it would be specifically like a dense brush because on the packaging it said it was. I got it at where did I get this at? Oh god, where did I get this at? Marshall's. Yeah. I'm just patting this into the skin, but I wanted to try this with foundation, liquid foundation too, because it said on the back that I didn't have to just use it with powder, that I could also use it with liquid, and that it did a good job with liquid. So I just wanted to buff this into the skin. I'm so used to using my blender or my my e.l.f. powder brush for my foundation, but I really like this one so far. Actually, it's giving me a good full coverage, and it actually looks really, really nice, and I just like the way it's working so far. So thumbs up to this brush so far. I really, really like it, and I do like the coverage it gave me with my my Bare Minerals. I was having issues with coverage and application on like figuring out how to apply it. Oh, I got some foundation on my earring. So yeah, but I like how this is actually working on the skin. It's really nice. It's giving me kind of like a flawless look, which is a nice change. So I don't know. So we'll see. I'll keep reviewing it and let you guys know what goes on with it. But I like it so far. Okay, and now I'm going to set the entire face with a powder. I normally don't. Actually, no, I'm not. Not yet. I'm going to use this Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick. This is a Shine Free and Balance foundation stick. Excuse me, foundation stick. But the reason why I picked this up was because it was on sale at Ulta and I wanted to try it for a cream contour. This is a shade Cappuccino. It's a lot darker than my skin tone. This is what it looks like. It's more of like an orangey bronze, but I wanted to try it anyway because I just figured I haven't tried a cream product in a while, and I don't know, like I just wanted to try it, so I hope this doesn't do weird stuff to my face. But I've always loved the idea of a product that I would be using that's a cream, so I don't know. I'm going to blend it out with my BH Cosmetics stippling brush, large stippling brush. And I really wanted kind of like a strong contour today, so I wanted to see how it would just blend and stuff like that. So far it blends really, really nice. Like, exceptionally nice, like seamlessly. Like, you see how that just kind of sunk into the skin. It doesn't look weird or anything. I'm just going to blend my nose in with my fingers. It's a little bit easier. It's almost like it feels so smooth that it's like greasy, but I don't think it's greasy. I just think it's just smooth. I wanted to see how this would do for my chin too, because I do have a ugly ass double chin going on here recently. So I wanted to see, let's see, how it would kind of like help conceal that. I don't know, because I really don't do too much liquid, or cream contouring anymore. Just haven't done it in a while, so I just wanted to try it out, see how I'd like it, you know? I'm just going to drag this down to the neck, whatever's left over on the brush, because we want our face to be the same color. I like it a lot so far. It does give you a nice, like, bronze look, you know, without being too orangey. So I'm liking it so far. So if you guys want to see part 2 on how I complete this look, please tune into the next part of my video. I'm going to be finishing up the eyes and the face. So I hope you guys tune into that next part of the video, and thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Bye.